Hey, hey, hey. Welcome to Friday Reads Live. This is where we talk about what we're reading today, Friday, this weekend, and sometimes into the following week. So I don't see anyone in the chat for the moment, but no problem. I'm sure people will show up eventually. Um, hey, Dr. Raymond, how are you? Welcome, welcome on this kind of cold Friday afternoon, but looks like nighttime here because it's 6. So now it starts to get dark here, like around 5:10, something like that. So yeah, it's grim. It was grim all day though. So welcome, DL. How are you? Welcome, Alba. Hola, Teresa, Amalola, Latrice in the house. Yes. Curtis, welcome, and Sharon, welcome. Happy Friday to everybody. What am I reading? Well, y'all know what I'm reading. I'm reading this one right here, Les Miserables. I'm still trying to catch up, but I'm not far. But it's, whew, but it's good. It's getting good as it goes on. It just gets better and better. I'm loving it. Great, 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 great story. I can see why it's one of the greats of the French literature. So I hope everybody that in here that's reading it is enjoying it as well. I put up the new schedule for week 6 yesterday, so you can catch it here on the community page or over on Instagram. So, what are you guys reading and what's going on with you? How are you guys doing since last week? How are you? How is everything? Okay, let's see who have I missed. Did I miss any? Oh, ladies in the house, welcome. Rosa, welcome. Happy Friday. Birdie, welcome. Dancing with Nature, welcome. Tracy, how are you? And Alicia, welcome, welcome, welcome to everybody. I'm a little to now. Do you need to get got? I know, right? Those are some nasty people, honey. They're nasty, 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 nasty. I'm like, damn. Whew. Um, Dale said, rough, honestly. I didn't read all week. Picking up Love on the Rebound by Aris Sky or Aries Sky. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. You need some romance, girl. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Raymond says he's reading Moses, Man of the Mountain by Zora Neale Hurston. How is that going? Um, Alba says I'm saying like she mad at the Tenaldier as well. The Tenaldier they're trash, trash personified. um, Bertie said, finished reread of Persuasion for discussion that I'm having today on my YouTube. Okay, well, that sounds really cool. I still haven't read Persuasion though. I think I was, after reading, I don't know. I think I'm just not a Jane Austen girl because I mean, when I read Emma, I was just like, I just can't understand what people find interesting about this particular story. It's just damn straight up boring, in my opinion. But I hear Persuasion's a little different, so who knows? And have you watched the adaptation of Persuasion on Netflix? I'm curious. Let's see. Teresa says reading Les Mis and enjoying the story also. Are you mad at the Thénardier as well? Bertie said, I'm going to oh, okay. You're leaning into cozy mysteries. Yeah, it's kind of the cozy mystery period. I can really see how people can get into that right now. Al, how are you? Welcome. It's been a minute. Yeah, I'm glad to see you back. What are you reading? Let's see. Tracy says rereading Moses Man of the Mountain and The Last Days of Ptolemy Gray by Walter Mosley. Yeah. Let's see. Jill said I'm only a Pride and Prejudice girl. Well, that seemed like the only one I like. That I mean, that's the only other one I read. I read that one. I thought it was okay. But Emma, that was no ma'am. Emma needed to sit down somewhere and mind her business because she was getting on my nerves. She was all up in everybody's business. It was annoying. Annoying. And then there were these weird descriptions of just weird stuff. Like out of the blue kind of thing. They start talking about an apple and just weird stuff. I don't know. I just didn't like it at all. And it's really funny because in our book club, for the Normandy book club, all the Americans finished the book. All the British people did not finish the book. I was like, y'all are a mess. Y'all are a mess. Okay, so let's see. Oh, LaShonda's in the house. Welcome, Shonda. Happy Friday. What are you reading? Let's see. Oh, okay. So Bertie, you tried to watch it and turned it off. It was so bad. Oh no, it was bad. Ay, yeah, 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 mama. Yeah, well, I don't know what to say. I wouldn't be able to judge it very well. Alba said, enjoy the film adaptation Persuasion, more of the book. Okay, well, now, for some reason, I'm not surprised you say that because Emma that was for me a whole mess up. Emma. Teresa said, yes, they're horrible. They did not. Oh my God. Tinley, hey, happy Friday. How are you? What are you reading? Lana said, Les Mis has all my time, finishing up Marius and trying to catch up. Girl, aren't we all trying to catch up? We gonna get this. Get it. It's gonna be so good when we're done because we're gonna be like, yes, 1,400 something pages. Let's see. Val said she's reading My Father's Daughter by Hannah Azieb and Pet by Catherine. Oh, I have that on my TBR. Pet by Catherine Chigi. Is it Chigi? Chigi. I think it's Chigi. I have that one, Pet, on my definitely on my TBR. I would have loved to have read that one this year, but it's started for maybe January or something like that. Let's see. Amalola said reading My Men by Victoria Keeland. Okay, I don't know that one. Which is a reimagining of the life of Belle Gunness, the first female serial killer in U.S. history. Okay, translated from oh well, of course it's translated from Norwegian. We had this discussion last time. Belle was originally from Norway. Lord Jesus, that must be some really macabre business reading there, girl. No, it's too dark, too early for me to be reading stuff like that. I'll just wait to hear what you got to say about it. Curtis says still reading The Big Payback by Dan Charnas and The Blueprint by Rihanna Rashad. We'll start reading Sky Full of Elephants by Chibo. Is it Chibo or Sibo Campbell? I don't know which one it is. This weekend for book club. Okay. Has anyone else read no, I have not read it. I have not read that. Nope. But I remember when it came out, I think people said it was good. I didn't hear anything bad about it. I only heard people say good things about it. Let's see. Rosa said reading Les Mis slowly, but I'm really enjoying it. It's standing the test of time with flying colors. Yeah, it sure is. You got that right. Tinley said just finished What You Leave Behind by Wanda Morris. Okay. And enjoyed it. All right. Currently reading Hours by Philip B. Williams. That's another one that I would have loved to have read this year, but it's too long. I won't be able to do it this year. It'll be started for next year. Bertie said if I was to recommend a Persuasion, if you've never read the book, the 95 BBC TV movie is the closest adaptation to the book. Okay, great. I don't know if that's ever going to happen because I ain't got the BBC. But anyway, thanks for telling me. If I ever do get it, I'll have a look at it maybe. Hey, Books with B is in the house. Welcome, B. What are you reading? Raymond said, haven't read it, Tracy, but watch the TV show. Okay. Tinley said to Tracy, The Last Days of Ptolemy Gray was a great book and the series adaptation was excellent. Okay, well, now that's refreshing to hear that the book was good, so was the adaptation. I like when I hear that. Now, I don't hear that often, though, but, when I do, I take note. That would be good to watch. Raymond said, Amala, why did the Norwegian lady come to the US to be a serial killer? Amala said, so I mean, has the indulgent bibliophile book club pick whatever book they want around theme women committing acts of violence. Yeah, that's one of her prompts. If you're not following, indulgent bibliophile book club, her name I think is Lip Gloss Mafia. She does a reading challenge every year called the Something Bookish Reading Challenge. And it's very, very good because it definitely gets you to cover a lot of bases that you wouldn't normally be thinking about covering. I mean, it's coming with the goods, okay? And it'll get you to at least read down, at least if you can get, I think it's 20, 22 prompts, something like that. But I mean, if you could just get to 12, that's still really good. So that is one of the prompts this year. It's women committing act of violence is one of the prompts. But I scratched that one. I ain't reading nothing like that. Okay, so I'm going to say also read A Certain Hunger by Chelsea Summers, 4-star read, but gory. Oh yeah, no, that ain't for me. Val said, did I get to read The House of Broken? No, I have not. You read it recently and really enjoyed it. Okay, well that's good. That'll keep it fresher up to the top of my list. Let's see. Amala said to Raymond, a man sent for her in a newspaper ad. Oh, that is so weird. It was the time when men were sending for foreign women. So he married a serial killer, and I guess she killed him when she got there. Oh my God, this is so horrible. Um, Birdie says the Persuasion adaptation from '95 is on Amazon Prime. Okay, it was on. I'll check it out. It's on Amazon. Yeah, I got that. I'll check it out on there. Rosa said, read The Last Days of Ptolemy Gray was really good. I haven't watched the adaptation, but I will because isn't Samuel Jackson starring in it? I didn't know if it was Samuel L. Jackson. Maybe it is. I don't know. Raymond said, not a mail order bride serial killer. No, right? I mean, like, wow. Oh, damn. What kind of damn luck is that? Child, that brings a whole new meaning to the word meek and demure. With a big old knife in the back. Oh, damn. Um, let's see. Okay. Tracy said, yes, Samuel Jackson is in the show. Okay, that's good to know. Olivia says reading library books like crazy, doing a Newbery challenge list. Just finished Olivetti and Ultraviolet, which she loved, and Shark Teeth. I think I've heard that title before. And Jupiter Rising, which were good, but Tears. Oh, okay. Tracy said, was she a serial killer before she came to the US? Oh no, that's a good question. Rosa said, "Oh my goodness, I'm going to have to check into reading my man." Oh no. Oh my God. Raymond said, yes, Samuel Jackson was the starring role in the show. Okay. Hey, Kay the reader. Welcome, welcome. Happy Friday. You made it, girl. In the drive-through getting lunch. Okay, listening to Homeward. Oh, nice, 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 nice. What you eating, Kay? See, I'm name is Raymond. What you eating, Kay? Hey, Lex. Happy Friday. Reading the second book of the Davenports. Okay, also ordered Blacktop Wasteland. You're gonna like that. Amalola said this is a movie called Farm. Oh, is that one about her? Ah, okay. All right. I had not put those two together. Okay. The reader is eating grilled chicken sandwich plate. Okay, girl, what's on that plate now? Come on with the details. We need to know. I had not put that together. I remember Farm, but I didn't really know what it was about. So that's interesting. Okay, I did not put that together. I did not know that that's what that was about. I just see titles and stuff these days. I've not been keeping up with movies like I keep up with books. Oh my god. Yeah, we're gonna have to stay away from that one, Tracy. That's for us. That's not for us. Raymond said 1859 to 1980. My goodness. Yeah, yeah, mama. Amalola said The Farm starring Tracy Lords came out last year. Yeah, I don't remember. Like, I don't even think I went to the movies last year once. Did I go to the movies last year? Yeah, I might have went last year. Yeah, maybe did I go see something last year? I don't remember. Damn. No, I ain't gonna look her up because I want to sleep tonight. So I'm just gonna let y'all deal with that. Not my cup of tea. Um, yeah, I know. That's yeah, crazy. Yeah, Belle Gunness was a piece of work. Yeah, sounds like it. Sure sounds like it. Um, but do they analyze what made her become a serial killer in this book, or is it just reporting on her dastardly deeds? Which one is it? Do they? 'Cause I like it if they could report on her dastardly deeds and then kind of give you some kind of an psychological analysis while you're kind of reading a little bit, so you just think, is she just full on crazy, or did there something that ticked her off and made her crazy? That's what I would like to know. Jesus, Raymond, not getting mail order grooms. Oh, damn. Jesus. Amalola said, just started this. It's fictionalized. Okay, all right. So you ain't gonna get all that. Uh oh, you get turned crazy. Okay, so let us know, why did she turn crazy? Something ticked her off. Okay, do you know what ticked her off, or you just don't want to say what ticked her off? Well, I mean, I guess you could say a lot of some serial killers, I guess, behaving. They'll be one thing that ticked them off when they were younger, and it just stuck with them. And so from then on, they're just gonna kill everybody that kind of looks like them or whatever. Raymond said, and you said the book is stream of consciousness too? Pass. In the head of a crazy lady. Oh my god. I'm a said, I don't want to give it away for people who may want to. Well, go in my DMs on Instagram and tell me, because you know I ain't gonna read it, so you can spoil it for me. I'm curious of what ticked this crazy lady off, but I'm sure something ticked her off. Um, Raymond, Amalota said to Raymond, you can look her up. I bet you Raymond had already looked her up. Well, Amalola, you have quite the reading schedule at the moment. Between Les Miserables and the crazy girl, you are served with depression. Okay, you are served with it. But yeah, anyway, it's that time of the year, where everybody is, mostly in, then after the sun is mostly covered than not. So, we people have a tendency to want to read books that are a little bit darker and a little bit more moving in that kind of scary or uncomfortable way. Let's see. Teresa said only movie I went to see was Equalizer 3. I didn't even see that. I did. She said she did kind of want to go see Conclave. I don't even know, Teresa. I'm still trying to figure out the movie last year. I don't. I kind of don't think I did. I don't think I did. But this year I saw. What did I see? I saw the Count of Monte Cristo. It sucked. And I saw the Planet of the Apes. That was good in a weird kind of way, but it was still kind of good. Raymond said the picture of Belle looks demonic. Well, those old, you know how those old pictures be. They be looking, they make those people look, super crazy. Amalola said to Teresa, I read that, listened to it last week. I want to see the movie. Okay. Rosa said, I like a little strange sometimes. If Belle's story is at the library, I'm in. Yeah, I'm waiting on Gladiator too. I would like to see Gladiator as well. I like seeing those kind of movies. I like seeing those, kind of epic, kind of big films like that on big screen. And I want to see Wicked as well when it comes out. Because I think that's really good as well. Um, okay, and Amalola wants to see Conclave as well. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, you're the same. I mean, I'm the same. My husband and I, we love going to see movies. We see lots of movies usually, but just lately we just have not been attracted to go to the cinema that much. When it's something big and, epic, we're like right there because we like that full screen thing. But yeah, we haven't seen, that was the only thing that was good about The Count of Monte Cristo was the way it was filmed. But the way they treated the storyline, they should all be put in front of a firing squad and shot. Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Raven, the picture of Belle was when she was 44. Let's just say she lived a hard life. Well, that's like Wendy Williams used to say, that's a hard 44. Oh man. Well, those serial killer ways don't get you a good complexion. So, how it is. Hey D, what's up? How you doing? And what you reading? No, definitely a firing squad. And if you could get a second one to follow up behind them, I would say a second firing squad. It was terrible what they did to that story. Terrible. Terrible. I think the best part of the movie was when they have the dinner and they talk about the baby buried in the garden because everybody in the cinema was laughing because clearly we had all read the book. But even that was kind of like not exactly the same. It doesn't happen exactly the same way. There isn't any suspense in the way the movie is filmed. And when you're reading the book, it's full of suspense. So why are you taking away one of the key components to a great French work like that? You take out the mystery. Why? Why? Oh my God. I did not get on board with it. I'm sorry. I would not recommend it. I would not watch it if I were you. I don't think it's worth it. But you know how it is. We already talked about this adaptation problem. It's an issue. Adaptations. Um, but what did you guys think about whoever is anybody in here following the Booker? What did you guys think about Orbital winning and not James? Because I was like, James going to clinch this one. I had said to myself the day of, I said, it's either going to be James or one of the worst ones on the list because it's usually how it is. It's usually the really, really good one or the really, really bad one that nobody really likes. When I heard that it was Orbital, I was shocked because I don't think I've heard anyone say a good thing about it other than they were bored to tears or what happened to the storyline? There's no story. Oh my God. I don't know, something about space, Raymond. I can't tell you more than that. Simply so said, currently reading Neighbors and In Search of Our Mother's Gardens. Very good. Amalola said, well, one of the worst ones on the list is an accurate description. Wow. Okay. No, it shouldn't have won. It should have been Jane, and they needed to stop playing. Yeah, I know. A lot of people DNF'd it, and a lot of people said it's a no for me. There's no storyline it's putting me to sleep. I can't. Go watch Comfy Cozy Up's video. It's freaking hilarious when she talks about it. It's so funny. Val said, I follow Booker, but haven't read any of the books. I'm about to pick up James from Library. Killing people. Yeah, I don't know. And the thing that got me was I was watching Eric Cole Anderson's channel because he follows the Booker very closely. And this year he was invited to the dinner. So I watched his video, and at one point they were all sitting down for dinner, and it was right before they were about to announce the winner. And he pans the whole thing like this, the whole room like this. Like, there's only two Black people in this room. One I cannot see, which is Percival Everett, because he was sitting way on the other side of the room. And the other one was a Black lady who was sitting kind of like in the front frame. Everybody else there was white. I mean, the Booker oh so white. I was like, damn. I thought they had a lot more diversity because at one point they did seem to have more diversity, but this was back in the day when it was called The Man Booker. Now it's the Booker, and I don't know, but that ceremony was oh so white. And that was like, I was like, okay. Oh, you watched the live stream? Yeah, I just watched Eric Cole Anderson's thing because I was like, I'm not even gonna bother to watch his live stream because I just had a feeling shit was not gonna go right, that it wasn't gonna be James when it should be. Um, I always watch him because he has a real insight because he's often in these things. So and he's really kind enough to film everything for us. But when he panned that camera, and I was like, well, damn. I was like, there are no people of color in the room hard. That was really awkward for me. Anyway, yeah, Percival Everett was robbed. He was robbed, I must admit. Okay, well, I feel like Daryl is the only one who liked it. The only one, okay? Because I've watched plenty of people talking about the Booker short list, and frankly, I didn't see anyone say they liked that one. No, not at all. So he's a rarity in there. Uh, let's see. Well, Tracy, I think the old Booker, when it was the man, when I followed it much closer back in the day, it was more diverse. But then I think that the mistake that they made, in my opinion, is when they decided to start accepting Americans in the list. And when I saw that, I was like, why? Why are they accepting Americans in the list? And it seems like the moment they did that, that just made it whiter in my it made it more male dominated and whiter at the same time. I feel like it was a mistake. They should have kept it like it was, the UK and the Commonwealth, and kept it like that. But that's my opinion. Let's see. Rosa said, ever since they did Bernadine Everett so dirty, I have nothing but side eye for the Booker. Yeah, I know. They did her wrong, making her share her prize with Margaret Atwood. Melilla says Daryl has some eccentric taste. Yeah, D Sweet. Yeah, I agree. It was, but I feel like That is the main problem with the Booker. It was them opening it up to the US. They should have never done that. That mistake, mistake, mistake. Nope. That's just going to make it whiter and more male centric. And that's what's happening. So, anyway, it is what it is. Next year, what else is going on? Literary wise, let's see, wait. Hey, Margaret. Thank you so much. Not much else is going on. I mean, it seems like we're, the end of the year is coming quite quickly, and it's become quite clear that your girl is not going to finish her reading challenge for the year. I'm figure out how I'm going to finish my 20 books for 20 Black women. I only need to read 3 more books, and I'm just trying to figure out what the heck am I going to read, because I don't want to go another year without finishing. Last year, I missed it by 1 book. I don't want to do that again. So the girl gonna have to find something to read by a Black woman, by either three different Black women, or 1 Black woman, 3 small books or something. Because I refuse to go, finish the year and not finish that challenge. That's just crazy to me. Let's see. Tracy said, I could not believe Bernadine should have been the standalone. Yeah, she should have been. Yeah, we were all ticked off because I feel like, I mean, if I was the Booker, I would have said, y'all better get back in there and do your job. Your job is to pick a winner. Nobody told you to go in there and pick a tie. Who's paying for the tie? Nobody's paying for this tie. Y'all gonna pick 2 winners. Y'all gonna pay the second winner. That's what I would have told them, because they did not do their job that day. Hello, Sharon. How are you? What am I reading this weekend? I am reading Les Miserables. That's what I'm reading this weekend. What are you reading this weekend? The only read along, I think, and I think Lady is still in here. Come on, Lady, speak up. Talk about your read along. She's doing a read along River in January. So you need to go follow her over on her channel. I think she was in here before. Where's she gone? Lady, are you still there? If you're still there, come on and let us know about the read along in January. Oh, well, good for you, Val. You completed your challenge. Well done. Okay, Amalolo wants to finish Les Mis, watch TV. Oh, your mom is coming to spend Christmas with you. Yeah, you're gonna be a busy girl. You gonna stop your reading even earlier. I'm watching right now on Netflix. I'm watching. I think it's called Blood Legacy. Ooh, that's good. South African, so good. Let's see. Teresa said, not going to finish my challenge either. I'm at 66 out of 85. Girl, I think I'm even worse. I think I'm at like 53 out of 70 something. I don't know. I don't care. Tinley says, if I haven't read it already, she recommends Grown Women by Sarai Johnson. Okay, girl, I'll write it down. Let's see, where's my pen? Grown Women. Sarai Johnson. All right. I'll keep it in mind. Well, I do have a poetry book on deck. It's one that was sent to me by the author. I haven't read it yet, so I'm definitely going to read that one. So there'll be one. And I'm gonna read also. Let's see, do I have it here? It's one by Jamaica Kincaid. I think I have it here. I'm gonna read this one. At the bottom of the river. It's super slim. I started reading it and I was blown away by how beautiful the writing is. Oh my God. Has anybody in here read this one? Just the beginning of it is the writing is breathtaking. Oh wow, wow. Um Natasha Trethewey. I don't read anything Natasha Trethewey. Let's see. Tracy said to Amalola, that's a wonderful. Yeah, that her mom is coming. That's really cool. Uh, Kay said grown women was an experience. What do you mean by that? Be a little bit more specific about it was an experience. Like good, bad, scary, funny, like what? Okay. Tracy just asked Amalola if she's going to the Texas Book Festival. Okay. Raymond wants to know, Kay, how many stars did you give Grown Women? The Secret World of Maggie Gray. Yeah, no, that ain't my cup of tea. Mm-mm. You know, I mean, you probably don't know me that well yet, Sharon. But I don't know soon enough. No, ma'am, that's not my cup of tea for reading. I'll go to the movies and watch that, but I'm not reading it. Oh, you gave it a 4. Okay, so that's good. Lady said, "Hey, working and listening. Posting an announcement. Oh, announcement. All right, so lady is posting an announcement video Wednesday, the 20th. That's 6 weeks from January 1st. We'll post a reminding December 2, and it's to read together Cane River by what's her name? What's her name? Tatamy? Is that her last name? Oh, I can't remember what her name is. So that is one read along going on in January if you're interested. Is to read Cane River. I will be joining because I've tried to read Cane River twice and have failed both times. So I'm gonna try to read it with Lady and her group and see if that won't push me over and I'll be able to actually finish that one. Because it's been sitting around. I refuse to give it away because I know it's a book that is like if you're making a collection of books by black authors for your personal library, I believe that Cane River should be in that collection, in my opinion. If you want me to make a video about that, I will. Books that you should put in your collection to make a good black section of your library, then yeah. Lalita Tatamy, that's it. So if you're interested in reading Cane River in a group in January, it's with Lady. Go and check out her channel here on YouTube, Freeform Lady. Fantastic lady, does fan videos, and she's gonna spearhead this read along. So come on, y'all, jump on the bandwagon. Let's see. She said she loved Cane River. She said she'll be spinning the block for that one, so that's great. Okay, thanks, Patrice, for that. The audio was great. That's good to know. That might help me. I don't know. There was something when I was reading, I was just like, what is this? I don't know. I just couldn't really like get into it, but maybe I need the audio to help me, push me over. So thank you for that. Let's see. Shonda says, she has 2 books. Oh, okay, so she'll join. Okay, great. Amala says she has Red River and Citizens Creek as well. But are you going to join for Cane River as well, Armalola? Kay said Grown Women is really good. Makes you think about the relationships you have with women in your life. Okay, very good. Amalola said to Lashonda that Dolan Perkins Valdez wrote Bomb. Yes. Yeah, we were talking. Remember, D, we talked about Citizens Creek a couple weeks ago. So yeah. Curtis says, have Cane River and looking forward to read along in January. Okay, so got some people in here that are interested, me included. Okay, so you want me to make the list? Okay, I'll start trying to make a list for that. Tracy said, yes, Cane River is an excellent book, the excellent backlist. Definitely going to reread. Okay, so that's really good. Okay, Birdie said she's in as well. So you see, you've got a lot of people in here that are in. You just got to make your announcement. Let's see. Yes, she does. D, you're correct. Dolan Perkins Valdez has a new book coming out called Happy Landing. If I'm not mistaken, isn't that coming out in March or February? I don't remember. Oh, you have Red River, Lashonda. I think somebody said last time that Red River is the second part to Cane River. Oh, great. That's a good thing to do, Birdie, is subscribe. Please subscribe to Lady's channel so you can get all the details, all the good videos. Amalola said yes, we'll join the Cane River, so that's good. Next year I'm reading my shelves for 70%. Yeah, I'm probably doing about the same as you. Have too many physical TBRs. Yeah, okay. Yes, I do too, Amalola. I enjoyed Dolan Perkins Valdez's writing as well. I read what was it, Winch, and I was that book got me so angry in places. I don't know how she manages to do that, but she is a very steady storytelling style where she's able to rip emotion from her readers at will. Okay. She's really good. And I don't think people have read Winch to really know. But that was the first book I read. Now I have not read her latest one, which was oh, I can't remember the name of that last book she had that a lot of people say really good as well. Take My Hand, that's it. Yes. I have not read Take My Hand. Okay, so Tracy said count her in for Cane River. Hello, Tashika. Happy Friday. Tashika's reading Something Good by Vanessa Miller, and we will be Jaguars Goodreads for November. Okay. Okay, so Latrice really liked to Take My Hand, but she wants to get to the others. And her books are, I think that what she writes about, you know, the because Bomb is taking place during this war, if I'm not mistaken, and Winch takes place around the same period as well, but it's taking place on a plantation. But in fact, it takes place mostly in a hotel that's at the door to freedom. Like literally, if the slaves could in Italy cross the river, they would be free. There's freedom on the other side and it's slavery side. But oh, definitely read Winch. Charlotte's gonna be that book is gonna make you mad as hell. Yeah, it was emotional. Let's see. I'll skip some things. Hey. Thank you so much for the hitting the like button. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm gonna like take my hand. Okay. I don't doubt because her writing is very good. Oh, you just got Bomb at the library for $1. Very good. Yeah, I think it will. I mean, we're reading it together. Of course, it's gonna be good. Um, oh, it's Freeform Lady. Free Form Lady. She's the one that's doing the read along of Cane River. Go ahead and follow her. Go follow Lady over there. Let's see. Okay, Amula says one thing about Frisco Library I noticed is that Black people are sold for much less than others. Really? Well, take advantage. Tashika said the Booker Prize winner. Interesting. No, not interesting. Was terrible. It was supposed to be James. It was supposed to be James. What the hell happened? Damn. Damn, damn, damn. Oh man. I keep wanting it to be like the year when Marlon won for A Brief History of Seven Killings. And that year I knew he was gonna win. I knew it deep down in my soul. I was like, oh my God, he's gonna win, he's gonna win, he's gonna win, he's gonna win. I know it, I know it, I know it. And I remember sitting on my sofa. I had my computer open. I had a glass of wine. I watched the announcement, and when they said Marlon James for A Brief History of Seven Killings, I was like, yes, yes. I was so happy. But I have not been that happy since then. So, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Um, yeah. So we really wanted to be James. But you know what? Might not be the worst thing because it might leave him still open to get the Pulitzer or to get the what's the other one that's coming next week? The National Book Award. Is it next week? He could get one of the two of those. So I'm not too mad that he didn't get the Booker because like I said, it might keep him more open to get to get the National Book Award or the Pulitzer. Yeah, that's it, National Book Award. Yeah. So fingers crossed. Because I think the National Book Award would be fantastic. I think the Pulitzer would be fantastic too. So we're gonna see. Oh, you're reading Take My Hand Next Year with your book. Very nice. Oh, true. Yeah, you're right about that, Val. At least it was won by a woman for a change, because usually it's a man. It's true. It's usually a man. So anyway, there's still yet for James to get a prize, and I think it'll be either be the you know the I think it'll either be the Pulitzer or the National Book Award. I really doubt they would get both of them would give it to him, but it'll definitely be one or the other. If I had to be more leaning, I'd probably lean more towards the National Book Award giving it to him than the Pulitzer. That's just my opinion. What do I know? Um, yeah, but I definitely win something big. Him writing that book and not winning anything big, I feel like this is a missed literary opportunity, and he deserves it. So there. Um, so my last question before I sign off. Have you guys started making any of your goals for next year's meeting? If you have, has anybody decided to do a spotlight of an author? If you have, you don't have to say who it is if you don't want to, but just has anyone decided to do a spotlight of an author, which means you decide you're going to read all of the works from one particular author? Is anyone doing that kind of challenge next year? Okay, Latrice said, and she's gonna side eye Orbital because she really wants to see why it won. I hate it. LaShonda said to Amalola, yes, I've noticed that too, and I snatch him up if I don't already have them. Back in February, she said she asked them why they don't have a something, a separate section anymore, and was given a scripted response. Yeah, okay. Okay, goal is to read her Kindle. Okay, girl. Raymond, stop it with your possibly, because you know you're gonna have an author spotlight next year, and I know you're not gonna say who it is. Just say yes and just be quiet after that. Stop it with your possibly. Lashonda said my spotlight author was supposed to be Alice Walker this year, but I failed. I may try again. Look, try again in 25. The problem with spotlight in authors is that you have to make a plan. So you need to, like if you know there's 10 books, make a plan. I'm gonna read a book a month, or I'm gonna read a book on these months to finish within the year. If you don't make that kind of plan, it's hard to finish reading all of the works of an author. So yeah, let's see. Wait, Kay said already read. Oh, you already read. Yeah, I understood you had already read that one. Said would love to read Isabella Allende's or Edith Wharton. Yeah, Edith Wharton would be good. Isabella Allende would be good too. I haven't read any Isabella Allende, so I don't know. Edith Wharton, I've read Edith Wharton. She's great. Tracy said might do William Melvin Kelly. That's who I'm thinking about doing. I'm either going to do William Melvin Kelly or I don't know somebody else. I it. Um, Alba said not next year. She already started with James H. Cone. She's read 2 already. Have several spreads in her journal for several authors. That's another good way to do it. Is pick several authors and just work on it over 5 years or something like that. That's another way to do it. Rosa said in 2025 doing vibrational reading only. Okay, I guess vibrational reading means mood reading. Correct me if I'm wrong. Alba says plan for each author is by publication date. Nice. Okay, Latrice said Violetta by Isabella Allende is fire. I remember you liked that one a lot. I remember when you read it, you talked a lot, you said a lot about that one. You said it was really, really good. Okay, Raymond, enough, Raymond. Here you go. Here you go with first it's possibly. Now it's I have 3 authors in mind for 2025. Are you going to announce before the 1st of January? Or are you going to wait all the way to January to announce it? Teresa said, I'm only doing mood reading. Yeah, mood reading works really well. Lady said, my goal this year was to finish Bernice L. McFadden books. I failed. Oh no. So I may try again. Definitely try again. It's definitely worth it. I did that a while back and I was so happy that I did. Kay said, I'm too much of a mood reader to plan anything. Okay. Okay. Rosa said vibrational equals mood reading. Okay, perfect. And Latrice said, need to finish Zora, James Bond, because I have unfinished reading challenges in my Storygraph. Okay, so it seems like the thing that seems to be working the best is for people who are doing, they have a few lists going and they just read as they go along instead of just focusing on one and reading that one. I mean, I feel like they both work. It just depends on the person and how you operate. Yeah, Bernice's work, that was a great year of reading for me when I read all of her stuff. I was so happy to be reading all of her stuff. I have a lot of classics in my possession, need to read them. Yeah, I need to get back to Charles Dickens because I still have quite a few Dickens to finish, and I would like to at least finish those at sometime soon. But they are quite the chunkers, and I think next year Anna and I are going to be reading French books again. So we're going to read one French book a year, a month. So I'm going to talk about in a video what we're going to be reading. But I'm still going to try to fit in some Dickens because come on now. I got to finish that. Let's see. Okay, Ray said he's a mood author reader. One day I want to do this one, the next day I want to do another one. Yeah, well, this is the problem, I feel like if you pick one for the year, pick one that has not so many books. And then it'll be a lot better. Tracy said she needs to update her Storygraph and Goodreads. And D says too many unfinished books. Simply Soft said she thinks she might select Tayari Jones. Well, she doesn't have too many books, so I think that's very doable. And Sowa Oman Nwokedi for the author spotlight. It may be subject change. Okay. Latrice said probably should finish these August Wilson plays, so I add that to my. Yeah, I remember. Well, where are you in the list? Because I remember you said you were doing that. When was that? Last year? So where are you in the list right now? Like, how many have you read? Olivia said in 2020, I read all of Toni Morrison. That was incredibly life changing for me. I bet you read all that in 1 year. Woo, child. That's a lot. Oh, you had only read 2 of hers before that, and you all in 1 year. Wow, 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 wow. Teresa said, Les Mis is making me want to read The Three Musketeers. You should. It's good. And reread The Count. You should. We read The Three Musketeers last year, and it was so good. It was funny. It had mystery. It was good. Okay, so Raymond said he's definitely going with an author with a smaller catalog. William Melvin Kelly has a smaller catalog. I guess you won't be picking Percival Everett because he got a big catalog. You could also pick somebody like Dorothy West. She has a short catalog. You could also pick Ann Petrie. She's got a short catalog. Stop it. Stop it, Raymond, with the Christo. Christo is great. Curtis said he thinks he might want to start Ann Petrie's on Author Spotlight next year, since I believe he believes he has all her books on the shelf. There you go. My next read along is in February for Black History Month, which is Lit Month for, and we will be reading Ann Petrie's. I think it's called Country Place. So if you're interested in that, that's what we're going to be reading. Country Place in February. Let's see. Curly still reading Hispanic Heritage Month book. Got it in a humbug at the library, and it has me swept up. Second with the title and author. Okay, great. DL said, ooh, hashtag read Ann Petrie. Ann Petrie. Kay said, I'm not fooling with Raymond. Raymond, ain't no way I'm picking Percival. I said you weren't picking Percival. He passed out when he saw the catalog. All his books are short, but he has a lot of them. That's why I said, I know you're not picking him, but you could pick William Melvin Kelly, because he's only got like 6, 7. Let's see. Amala said, have 4 of Ann Petrie's. Ann Petrie has, I think, 4. Is it 4? 4 in short story collection, or 3 in one? She's got The Narrows, Country Place, The Street, And I think she has another one. It's a short story collections or so, a short story collection, I think. Oh, Simply Love said, Tyree Jones it is. Well, she doesn't have very many. She's got American Marriage. She's got Leaving Atlanta. She's got, what is that other one called? Um, Silver Sparrow. And I think that's it. I think that's all she has. Correct me if I'm wrong. She might have a fourth that I haven't, thought about. And Raymond said, "What I do, Kate?" ZL said, "By the way, if you all are on the site formerly known as Twitter, many of us are moving to Blue Sky, better environment before Elon allows AI to train on the site." Yeah, I got off today. I got off of X today and I joined Blue Sky today. So if you want to follow me there, I'm under my name, Brown Girl Reading. Attica Locke, that'd be a good person to do. She has her trilogy. She has what's the other one? Let's see. She's got the trilogy. She's got Pleasant. I think it's called Pleasantville. She's got Blackwater Rising, and she's got what's the one with the plantation? I can't think of the name of the book. She's got 6 books, so it's very doable. Attica Locke. I think I've read them all except for the third installation in the trilogy, and I haven't read Pleasantville, but I've read the other ones. Daniel Black would be an excellent one as well. That would be really good because he has a good amount of books. I think he has like maybe 6, if I'm not mistaken. Very, very doable. DL said, love some Tayari Jones. She's the fave of DL. Curly Q said, of Women and Salt by Garcia Gabriela. It is about a family who immigrated from Cuba and the intergenerational drama they deal with. Okay. Olivia said, need to jump on the attic for sure. Curly Q said, it's small but mighty with its message. I'm living it. I'm loving it. It's like 205 pages. That's really short. Yeah, it's like yeah, it's sort of like that other app, but it's called Blue Sky. Teresa said, so many authors that I have learned about from this group. Oh, yeah, it's a good group, and I love it when people participate and people come and they participate as well. It makes for a very good discussion and gives people ideas about things they hadn't thought about. So that's the point of it. Kay said, I'm not fooling with your Rita Raymond. I haven't even finished Zora. She's so funny, Kay. Raymond said Miss Muriel is a short story. That's it. Okay, so I named them all then. I'm good. Louise Erdrich, I don't know, but I think she would be very good because I don't think she has too many books, but I could be wrong. I am no expert. Oh, Raymond says, boo, K, boo. Curly Q says, I hope Big Brother execs are setting up on the Blue Sky platform. That's the only reason I'm still on the former Twitter site. Is for Big Brother content, guilty pleasure. Well, just be careful because when that AI start rolling all over that place, you ain't gonna know who and what to who and if it's real or not. So just be careful out there. Yes, I did. I said Leaving Atlanta. I think that's what it's called. Isn't that what it's called? Leaving Atlanta? Did I say that right? Isn't it Leaving Atlanta? Correct me if I'm wrong. T Green said, let's revisit for get up on out of here with that. Nah. Now you know that is sore subject for Kate. Okay. Alba said to DL, thanks, although I didn't use it too often. Good to know the options. Okay. Raymond said, I know you ain't reading Freddie D. Lady said, you forgot the untelling. But you know what? I probably went on purpose, lady, because I did not like that book. I DNF'd it. That was a no man for me. Bertie said, I'm really excited to dive into Edith Wharton next year. I'm sad to say I've never read anything by her. Oh my God, she's great. I've only read 2 of her books, but fantastic. The T Green up in here trying to start mess. Amalo said, love Attica. I do. I really love the Cutting Season. That's the one I was trying to think of. All of them are good. I haven't read Pleasantville, but I think it's good too. I think you need to read Blackwater Rising and then you read Pleasantville. I think it's in that because it's the same lawyer that's in Blackwater Rising and Pleasantville, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's how it is. Lashonda said, yeah, left when it was, oh, you left when it was still Twitter. Okay. Yeah, I'm starting out on Blue Sky and I'm just going to take it easy and I'm going to stay on there for a while. Okay, no, this was my question, everybody. Were they thinking about spotlighting an author in their reading next year? So that's how we got onto this subject. Okay, so DL said she read Louise Erdrich and wasn't into it. Okay. Oh, that's a really good one, Olivia. S.A. Cosby. Fantastic. There are too many books. It's totally. I would just avoid My Darkest Prayer or just read it really quickly or get the audiobook. But that's the one that, no, that one good. All the other ones I think are okay. Amalola said to DL, same, started La Roche. Yeah, and it had TNF. Yeah. I think Erdrich is a writer that some people either really, really like or they have difficulty getting into her stuff. Raymond, yes, we're talking about if people are reading an author catalog. Yes. Okay. Olivia said, so she's surprised what we said. I have heard so many good things, but I haven't started any of hers. Yeah, I mean, I feel like she's just an author that's not so straightforward. So I think you need to start at the right point. If you start at the right point in her catalog, you might be able to make it all the way through and really like it. But but I've just heard a lot of people not like it as much, or just DNF or whatever like that. But I haven't tried anything. So it's still up for grabs for me. I need to, try to read at least one. I'm trying to look to see if I might have one on my Kindle, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure. Oh, you're Kay the Reader on Blue Sky. Perfect. Amala said, did I hear Salt and Sand? Nah, we were in book club saying, what the heck with that book? Oh dear. Latrice said, didn't get to respond, but I'm only reading 3 of the three. You've only read 3 of the plays by August Wilson. But they were good, right? Latrice, they were good, right? Alba says she wants to reread The Last Thing You Surrender and more from Leonard Pitt. Well, I reread Last Thing You Surrender this year with my book club. They loved it. And in the Read to Lit book club in January, we're reading 54 together, so you will get more of Leonard Pitts Jr. Tracy said, so many social media apps, Threads, Blue Sky. No, I'm not on Threads. No, I ain't do Threads. Yeah, I mean, I feel like you pick what you want. Like in the beginning, when there was Threads, it was blocked. Europeans could not get Threads because Europe said no, that you're not protecting people's personal information enough for us to let our citizens go on your threads. And then when it was blocked to us, I realized because it said If you decide to not want threads anymore and you want to cancel it, it canceled your IG account along with the threads. I said, hell to the no. So I never got on threads. And I'll never get on threads because of that. Because that part right there has not changed. So if at any moment you want to get off threads, you're stuck with it. Otherwise, if you really want to get rid of it and you don't care about getting rid of your ID, then you'll get rid of both of them. So for me, no threads, but I'll go to Blue Sky. I went to Blue Sky. Olivia said, Chiese, Jessamine, read along would be interesting too. Yes, they would be. Oh, you read them all except one. I know. For me, I think a Jessamine would be good because I haven't read very much of her stuff. Let's see. Uh, Rosa said Leonard Pitts Jr. would be an excellent catalog. It would be. That would be an excellent too one because there's not too many in his, fiction literary section. Let's see. Amalola said to Curly Q, how far are you? Have you met the black cat? Let me know when you're done. Oh God, that sounded very strange. Sharon said, love Leonard Pitts Jr. Yes, we do. Okay. Curly Q say, haven't met a cat, but it was just Thanksgiving at Carmen's. Laugh out loud. Okay. DL said, no spotlights for me. Just open the fire hose. Latrice said it was so much easier to find the black book space book on Blue Sky. She said she could never find them on Twitter. You could never find Black Twitter. I think for Black Twitter, you just needed to be following a couple of the top people in Black Twitter, and it goes open like a floodgate. But I think on Blue Sky, yeah, it's a lot easier to find for sure. Okay, Curly Q said tried Louise and DNF'd it, and I can't remember the title. Curly Q was cracking up at Amalola's comments. Okay, Curly Q said, was there even one there? Yes, there was a Black Twitter. What are you mad? Of course there was a Black Twitter. Let's see. But I follow Black Book Sky and everyone over there. Oh my God. Latrice said, y'all ain't leaving me at the train station. Pam Pam said, hello. I'm so glad you got here before we're about to leave because I'm about to leave soon. Latrice said they're excellent, and Ma Rainey's Black Bottom had hollering. Yeah, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom is fantastic, and I recommend you watch the Netflix adaptation. It's really good, super good, that one. Okay, Lola said no rereads for me next year. I'm trying not to reread next year because I did a lot of rereading this year, and that just that's like wasted. That's like books I added to my read thing. Curly Q said, love everything August Wilson ever wrote, even Seven Guitars, which had her in a chokehold of disbelief in the theater. She said, I forget Threads is even there. DL said, Threads throttles certain topics, and I don't even want to start anything else. I'm exchanging Twitter for Blue Sky. Okay. Tracy said, that's scary about Threads. Yeah. Oh, okay. Alba said, yeah, that's why she's not on Threads either. IG is very dictatorial. Totally. Okay, Sharon says Pearl Cleage is another great catalog. Uh, Oh, Black Book Twitter. Yeah, no, I don't think that really existed. Uh, yeah, Black Book Twitter. I don't think that ever existed, but Black Book Talk exists. If you like book talk, I don't like book talk. Period. I don't care if it's black, white, Hispanic, or whatever. I don't like book talk. Period. The tiki talk, as Raymond calls it. Um, yes, you should definitely watch it. Viola Davis, Chadwick Boseman are in it, and it's fantastic. Very, very good. Yes, I'm having my husband pick out books for me again, even though this year was a fucking fail at the end of the year. I was like picking books up, like, what the heck is this? I'm gonna do a recap video on that so you can hear how that went down, probably in January. Uh oh, you use Twitter for baseball. Ah. Oh, Latrice, I ain't got no tiki talk, nothing. Yeah, book talk is not where it's at. I can't watch it. I don't have access to that, to the British channel to watch it. I would love to watch it because I love Mr. Loverman. The book is fantastic. So I'm sure the show is really good, but I just don't have access to it. Kay the Reader said Black Twitter just meant you were following black people and many black people showed up in your algorithm. It's about culture. Yeah. But I think the reference to Black Book Twitter is what they were talking about. Pam Pam said, just started reading by Tom Rob Smith and listening to Silver Sparrow by Tayari Jones. We were just talking about Tayari. Lashana said, is the app called Blue Sky Social? Yes. Yeah, it's a white butterfly. Is it white or blue? Wait, no, I'll show you. It looks like this. Yeah, it's a white butterfly. You're correct. You can kind of see it right there. There. Um, Nicole forgot about Friday reads. Yeah, I know you love Silver Sparrow. I didn't love it. I thought it was good, but I didn't love it. Part two of that book, I didn't care about part two. I didn't care about part two. I only cared about part one. I'm just saying. So that's it, y'all. I gotta go. I've been on here a whole hour and a half. That's too long. Okay. I love y'all. Have an excellent Friday. Good reading. All those people reading Les Mis, hang in there. Y'all got this. And I'll see you next Friday. Bye.